You go ahead.
You boys are back to give y'all the greatest wrestling review of all time here on the SBJ show. I'm your boy Jack. I'm on boys with me, B and Shamar. What's up, y'all?
Boom! What's up, y'all?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Hey, this was a great Raw.
This is like one of the best Raws I've seen in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
It was a great one, bro. Especially the middle part.
On me,
part.
I'm gonna get into that later. But the show kicked off with Stephanie McMahon saying that the women's championship match, triple threat match at WrestleMania, will now be for both Raw and Women's SmackDown championships in a winner-take-all main event at WrestleMania.
Unification match. I kind of figured that was gonna happen because why else would Charlotte win the SmackDown title and like unexpectedly like that?
Yeah.
So it had to be some twisty about it. I mean, only thing that's telling me is that the
brand split
about to end, because if you gonna have one champion, then the brands, unless you had all the women on both brands and you keep the brand split, you can do it that way too. Like how the women, I don't know, but
what you think, bro?
My man, it's great. I mean, they all three of them. First, when they added Charlotte, I didn't know like what they was about to do with that. Adding to the triple threat, but it's great though. I mean, we have both titles now. So
yeah.
It's gonna be like how Seth Rollins was. You feel me? He had the U.S. World Championship. Who else? Who had the championship? What? Stone Cold.
Miz had the
Miz had Intercontinental and unified title.
The U.S. title.
They wanted the tag. They was just unified tag team champions.
Yeah, and then we never saw from like a women, holding both titles.
Well, they just got a second title.
Right.
Yeah.
But it really adds a lot of I wouldn't say suspense, but by adding Charlotte, it made it more, the stakes more higher.
Yeah.
You see, it would have been good to have Ronda and Becky one-on-one, or Ronda and Charlotte, but all three of them in there together, that's cold, bro. Especially what happened tonight, it just really added to it.
We gonna get into that in a minute, bro. But then we had Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. They got into, they came out.
The Beast kicked off the show.
Bobby Hill.
That's how you do
Damn it, Bobby. That's how I feel. Every time he keeps retaining the title, that's what I'm gonna say.
I just heard my chest doing that a little bit.
So, they got, Paul Heyman was talking his talk.
Yeah, running off at the mouth.
Seth Rollins was like, I'm not with the talking. Let's get to action. Yeah. Low blow, my man's like.
He did run his mouth a little bit though.
Seth Rollins?
Yeah, he was talking about how the people don't want Brock Lesnar here.
Oh, yeah,
the locker room don't want Brock Lesnar here, and he don't want Brock Lesnar here. So he basically, was really spitting some truth. Brock was just laughing it off like, I don't care about what none of these people think. Right. I'm here to get my bread and go. That's how he feel. That's his mindset. He don't care about people.
Nah, he really don't. I mean, that's how he should do it. I mean, you don't care about nobody. You don't care. Get your money, get up out of there.
So then Seth Rollins was like, man, bow, hit him in the balls, bro.
Blow
them boys, they all shriveled up from all the roids.
I think we should say the crown jewels or something
I can't say balls on the show.
No, bro. Look at how that sound, bro.
Anyway, he hit my man's below the belt. Kicked my man's below the belt a few times. Bow, bow, bow. They all shriveled up now because all them PEDs he been taking and all that. Them boys probably not even there no more.
He probably can still take your girl, so I don't know.
He probably could.
He ain't got to do nothing either.
Right, he ain't got to do anything. He got to stand there and hold the championship.
Hold the title, look up, easy work.
And then, hold on, but this is then he curb stomped him, bro.
Man, that's bold.
He bogus though, Seth Rollins.
How he bogus?
First of all, you had to kick him in the parts. You had to kick him and lower him just to get him down.
What about when,
he can't do it hand to hand?
What about when Brock? Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But what about when Brock beat up Roman last year when he was handcuffed?
He was handcuffed. I mean, Paul Heyman, he set that up, right? Or Brock, he ain't for this handcuff the man now. Come on now, bro.
I mean, he was still handcuffed.
I mean, you gotta look at it how you want to look at it. Like Brock don't care, bro. Seth Rollins supposed to be this, this humble type of superstar. I mean, sometimes you got with Brock Lesnar, you gotta do it, bro. Like you gotta get him down. He a big man. I think Seth Rollins, he did what he had to do in his case, but
Man, that was.
I mean,
He's scary.
I love
man.
it, bro. I love every second of that, bro.
He's scary. I mean, we gonna see until WrestleMania when he flinged them all over. You saw that suplex he threw them all across that ring.
That German was decent though. He launched.
He's
launched
gonna
them.
be launching people, like
Yeah.
especially if you small like that. You gonna go halfway across the
Yeah,
ring.
you gonna fly, bro. He be going hard. But
That's all we gonna see the matchup. He'll fly all over the ring.
The scene that we saw tonight, Seth Rollins, he left Brock laying.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm getting nervous.
You left him laying, bro.
I mean,
Right before Mania.
I mean,
Cause you know usually whoever get laid out, they usually whoever's laid out.
But sometimes they actually don't. They change it sometimes too.
so you may never know what might happen.
I just
Right.
think it's Seth Rollins' time though.
Then he grabbed the championship, held it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That could be your next Universal Champion, man.
6 days away.
He's been the hottest. He's had this momentum going on for over a year now, man. He's been red hot for almost a year and a half now.
Definitely, most definitely.
Then we had Sasha Banks, Bayley and Natalia, and Beth Phoenix going against Nia Jax, to me, and
Special
Iconic.
guest in, man.
We got Pistol P back. You got some pants on, bro?
Yeah.
You can't be on our show without no pants.
Shorts is fine, right?
All right.
All right, but yeah, back to the point. What was it?
Oh, we was talking about the
8-woman tag. We had the tag team champions Bayley and Sasha Banks, Natalia and Beth, my favorite of all time, Beth Phoenix, versus Nia Jax, Tamina, and the Iconics. So I mean, this is basically all the women who are gonna be in the Fatal 4-Way at Mania for the tag team title.
Yeah.
We gonna do a little prediction show later soon, but
On me.
this match was really just to build up towards that one. You know, you saw Beth Phoenix putting Tamina through the barricade. Tagging in, knocking off Sasha off the apron, all that type of stuff. So I mean,
who went through the barricade?
Tamina. It's always Tamina.
Take hell.
Tamina always is getting beat up, bro. Like they don't care for Tamina no more.
Man, but I don't think they ever did. Did they?
A little bit, but injuries took over her career.
Yeah.
I mean, every time you look around, she hurt and she out for a whole year before she come back.
She the only person. I know Batista got hurt a lot, but he was never down for
Right,
a
she
year.
was consistent.
But Batista always got hurt when he was world champion. He always had to give up the championship.
So what happened to Hideo Itami? You probably don't know him like that.
Yeah, I know about that. He was in tour for a long.
Injuries took over his career,
Yeah.
and now he gone from the company. I mean, hey, injuries. Look, Ember Moon, we haven't seen her since January.
Yeah, she said it because Nia Jax
Yeah.
injured her.
We don't know how that's gonna affect her when
She got hurt in the Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Before the Rumble?
Before the Rumble, she was already hurt. She had that big cap
Yeah.
on her elbow. She was already coming in hurt.
So we haven't seen her since.
Yeah.
A lot of people kind of forgot about her a little bit.
I did. I ain't gonna lie, I did. All this stuff with Becky Lynch, you don't even think about any other
Right,
females.
that'll make you forget. That's because it's all based around.
And
that.
then Bayley and Sasha tag team, you forget. You
But
feel me?
yeah, Beth Phoenix picked up the dub though.
Okay, so then we had Batista come out. He did a promo. You know, the whole crowd.
He didn't do no promo. He just said
He
two
did.
words.
He did. It's a promo though.
I mean, it was
He
like
said-
a Roman Reigns type joint.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
my yard now.
He said, "Honey." He just said, "Honey, kiss my eyes." Bam.
After he showed the little promo,
The
the
clip,
match,
you
the
feel
match,
me?
yeah.
They showed a little clip of him beating up Triple H the whole
Just
time.
reminding us,
That's all.
That Triple H has never he's beat everybody in this business, like Batista said, except Batista.
Yep.
I mean, that means that, and that what WrestleMania, Triple H, he has to win this.
He has to win because
He gonna win it. I don't know.
I mean, he
He's gonna
put his
win.
career on line. So, I mean, even though he already kind of retired,
He
but
I mean,
barely wrestled.
he just doing a little part-time gig. You feel me? He
on
just-
me. But I thought that was great. Just simple, man.
Oh yeah, that's all. Batista.
It was great.
It was a little easy,
Then we had Apollo Crews going up against Jinder Mahal. Now,
It's a song that they were humped by someone and they go, hey, that song be T though.
you understand what they be saying in that song?
I don't understand it, but
it was perfect how he said it.
You said it like how like
I
just be hey, hope. It do be going crazy. It's like a rap, it's like an Indian rap song.
You know this song. You know it said it was like Dirty Nick. I'm sorry, but that's what the song said, bro.
Wow. Wow.
It was like 30 nigga. It said that, bro.
He ain't never this story.
Then we had Jinder Mahal and Apollo Crews. This match I didn't want to see. It's just gonna be two dudes.
Pointless, bro.
It was the build up to Andre the Giant Battle Royal, though. You know,
I
they had
understand.
the trophy out there.
Pointless.
But see, what I think they should do, you know, the trophy is good. It's good to honor Andre the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
But why not give the winner a little, like a title match or something?
Even just maybe
like,
at least a mid card.
Yeah, like a U.S. title.
Well, it could be like whoever wins, like they could like pick the championship of
Of their choice.
Maybe you do
Like
that.
that.
Maybe you do the Andre Memorial kickoff. No, you do it on the kickoff show, and then later in the card,
Give him the title match.
yeah.
Cause you watch NXT, right?
Yeah.
You remember that little NXT?
It was that.
It was like a tournament.
It was Worlds Collide.
Worlds
tournament. It was like people from NXT UK, and 205 Live.
Yeah, and Velveteen Dream got a title match, and he won the title.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Give him a title match, like with the Dusty Rhodes Classic. They give him a title match and a trophy.
Yeah.
Right.
See, that's why NXT better. They treat you better in NXT.
Sick.
They giving you a trophy on Andre the Giant Battle Royal, but you not doing nothing after.
Nah. I mean,
It's not really helping out your career.
Yeah, it's
that battle royal don't mean nothing.
just an accolade.
It's
I
just,
mean,
it's
I
just
wouldn't
a
say
match
that.
to put everybody in.
Right, I wouldn't say it don't mean nothing.
It's like
honoring Andre the
it
Giant.
is. No, I didn't mean it like that,
But yeah, I see
but
what
like
you're saying.
your momentum you don't get no momentum from that.
Right, it's just something you just put in your belt as an accolade.
Like when Cesaro won it, I thought they was about to do big stuff, and they
Yeah.
put Paul Heyman him out, and then it just fell flat.
Corbin won it. He did a little bit of something.
Big Show won it. I understood it a little bit because he a giant. They
Mizdow should have won it that year, bro. He had all
all the momentum.
had the crowd behind him, all that. Eliminated Miz, which would have did it. It was perfect.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, this match, I mean, it was just two jobbers going at it. Apollo picked up the win with a splash over the 50th WWE champion in history. Former U.S. champion won it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he the 50th WWE champion of all time.
He won the U.S. title at Mania last year.
but lost it.
So,
Eight nights later.
He like, bro, I didn't even think he would win that title that at Mania, bro. I thought like Randy Orton would retain.
Retain it, yeah.
Jinder Mahal
like
was
Bobby
owning
Roode.
Randy Orton. Yeah, he was owning Randy Orton, bro. Now he just on Raw, joked out again.
Man, that's why I say he just probably go back to SmackDown and see.
Yeah, man, he can be better over there.
Yeah.
Then we had Kurt Angle. He was about to give his last goodbyes to Raw.
Yeah.
To all the fans, so all the love. They showed a little tribute package for him, and it showed all his highlights and everything.
So he's like D Wade now.
Yeah,
He got like a tribute video.
Yeah,
he
he
just goes.
I asked the question: how many farewells is this man gonna have?
or just till he leaves, like a farewell in every.
Bro, he had first farewell speech he was supposed to have. He ended up wrestling. Then the next one he had. Now he talking about he finna have a match every week until he retired. He
Yeah.
constantly having farewell. Just go out there and fight. Do what you gotta do.
It's like
and
the
then
last
get
time.
beat at Mania.
That's like the last time them people in the city gonna see him. Bro.
Dude, what is you doing?
What are you doing, bro?
Mama song.
They probably still gonna keep Kurt around anyways. He might just not be
I
a
heard
wrestler.
that. I heard like backstage that he gonna work behind the scenes. After
Yeah,
he's
but
done.
so he
That's
still
why I
gonna be in the
heard.
cities.
Yeah, that's why I heard. Dude, you gotta stop, man.
It sounds like he's humming Kurt Angle theme song.
I am.
Why?
Because they all talking about him, so.
That threw me off. So now we on the Rey Mysterio thing, right?
Well, Baron Corbin actually came out to like confront Kurt Angle. And
Yeah.
he was talking about how he can't hang with the young guys. You know, they bigger,
I
stronger,
thought he was gonna say something about his knees,
better, fat. No, he ain't gonna go too far.
Right.
He ain't like you, you know.
Yeah, I knew you would say something like that.
Yeah, so
I already
he
did.
was talking about, just Kurt Angle can't hang with the young guys. So Kurt was like, you know what? We gonna fight at Mania, but how about we have an exhibition right now? Trying just a fight, no referee, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I mean,
he came down there, then he hopped off the apron.
they couldn't have too many, brawls and stuff going
Right,
on.
that was yeah. And then Rey Mysterio came down, showing respect. They
Just
jumped.
big confusion because like last week they was talking about like Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio. Like,
And then they ended up working together.
Yeah, change plans.
Yeah, he helped
Last
them out. They jumped Corbin. And then set up a match between him and Ray later in the night.
Yeah.
All right, then we had. I didn't understand this because it's right before Mania. We had a tag team championship match. The Rival going up against Aleister Black and Ricochet.
My boys.
This match was a decent match, but the Revival won by count out after. Which one was it?
I just want to say something real quick. When Aleister Black was coming up on his entrance, we heard cracks in that little thing. He was.
Oh yeah, that boy's about to break.
I don't know what was happening, bro.
I didn't hear that.
I'm
no,
sorry.
I didn't. Actually, I didn't see this part, but I didn't know.
Yeah, it was like.
That boy's about to break, bro. That's that Iron Boy about to crack, dude.
But yeah, back to what you were saying.
Yeah, it was a decent match, but then Scott Dawson was under the ring. I was like, I saw when I was like, why is he going under the ring? He was just chilling under there.
He Black Mass. What's that dude's name?
Scott Dawson.
Dash Wilder. Flattened him, bro. He was holding the title. Bang!
It's funny because like he was limping, walking behind him limping.
Yeah.
And then he
bang! Hey, that's what you want to face, bro. You want to get into that, bro.
The
you want to eat a black mass, bro? Like, do you hear that, bro?
Man, your team gonna be out, boy. Ball game.
Now if you just leave and come this way.
You don't even want that smoke, bro.
Like,
good, bro.
Man,
you just leave it alone, bro.
Now if she just come this way, like he can't do nothing about that.
It's just like the Herb and Tank situation. Just leave that alone. Just leave that alone.
Herb would die if he messed with that man.
Just leave that alone, bro. You don't want no smoke with Aleister Black, bro.
Yeah.
So then we had Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was talking about, he was doing a promo and Drew McIntyre just attacked him.
You should have said no.
He keep doing that. Roman be like, he gotta keep his eyes.
Yeah, why he always slipping, bro? He always got his back turned. Like he just always just
like Drew McIntyre finna assault you from behind.
Yeah.
He hunting that man down every week, bro.
Killed that man.
Me personally, I think Roman Reigns, he should have said no.
Pete, if you do this, I was about to say he did all right.
You think he should have said no?
Yeah.
You know Roman ain't gonna back down.
Roman not ducking no action.
He ain't gonna back down, but I mean, he gotta keep his head open, his eyes open, his head up. I mean, Drew is one of them dudes who he see Roman, he know Roman is a threat.
Yeah.
He know his career, so he I gotta do what I gotta do to take him out before Mania, soften him up.
He killed that man.
He keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know what this mean though?
Big dog gonna win at Mania.
He keep getting laid out every week.
I think Roman Reigns' record at Mania look pretty solid.
Let me see, 30, 20, 29,
He lost.
30,
He lost
31
last
he
year.
lost.
32
he won,
33 he
33
won, 34 he lost. 30, and this year he probably gonna. So he won at 29.
So he
30.
he gonna be like 4-2 at Mania.
Yeah, he won at 29, 30. He lost at 31. He won at 32. He won at 33. So he 4-2 of it. 4-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent. It ain't like, Dean Ambrose's record at Mania.
So,
That's Dean Ambrose.
What's his record at Mania?
He lost. He as a Shield, he won 2 matches. WrestleMania 31, he was in that ladder match when he got put through the ladder.
Yeah.
He didn't win that. Daniel Bryan won that one, right? Yeah.
WrestleMania 32, Brock Lesnar killed him.
You said 32 what?
Brock Lesnar killed him.
Yeah, 30.
33, I think he actually beat Baron Corbin. It was
For the IC
it was on the
championship.
kickoff show, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was on the kickoff.
That's why I don't remember that.
And then he.
Wait, Baron Corbin was Intercontinental champion?
No, he had a match. Dean Ambrose was the champion.
Yeah.
He retained. And then I think at WrestleMania 34, that he fought.
He didn't wrestle because he was injured.
Yeah, he was hurt. So, I mean, his Mania, Dean Ambrose, I think, if you talk about busts, I got to go with Dean, but we can talk about that another time. We can get to
Underrated.
It definitely is.
All right, so now we about to get to the best part of the show. Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte went up against the Riot Squad in a match that we already knew. We already knew what was gonna happen. The stipulation was they couldn't hit each other. They couldn't get physical with each other at no point in the match. One of them will be kicked out of the main event of WrestleMania. So they won pretty. They finished the Riot Squad off in like how long?
They keep bodying them.
Okay, so as soon as the match was over.
They sad, bro.
All hell
As soon as the match is over.
All hell broke loose.
What happened?
Ronda
Ronda Rousey came up on Charlotte and started
But
beating
did you
on
see
her.
it? But she say, look, she tapped
Hey,
out.
she got up. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah.
I said,
Right hook,
ooh.
bro. Because Charlotte was hanging over, draped over like this, trying to get her composure.
Oh,
Yeah.
me.
And Ronda
She was
just
lagging.
good. Yeah.
And then Becky came over.
She tried to break it up and stuff. You know what's going to happen.
Everybody got in the mix. And
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, so they were fighting all. I was trying to figure out why why these dudes can't control 3 females?
Especially
Especially Becky. Becky, the smallest one. I could see Ronda Rousey actually a beast. You know, like she could beat up 3 dudes if she wants to. But Becky and Charlotte, come on, y'all can't control them.
Hey, Charlotte got some length though.
I know she do.
You saw what she did to one security guard in the ring. She flattened him.
And he was a black guy too.
Yeah,
That's the
Charlotte-
sad thing about it.
Oh man.
Yeah, the sad thing about it.
I'm trying to remember because this whole thing. I'm trying to remember all the parts of this. I know they threw him in the
They started off in the arena, really.
yeah.
Back and forth. Security came out, then the police came out. They was outside once they started, like when Ronda was in handcuffs,
Yeah.
Becky Lynch caught her with a hit and then started stomping her in the corner. Cole like, no, Ronda was handcuffed.
He was pissed, bro. He was pissed.
And then after that, I think after Becky had got handcuffed, and then Charlotte kicked her in the face.
Oh yeah, she really
on the
stuck her
side,
though.
yeah. And then Ronda got forearm. That
Talking about
boom. And then,
She ran up on him.
yeah, they started. After that, they started to move towards the
Backstage.
backstage area. That's when they got busted for real.
Yeah.
I mean, they got police
They
cars.
had the police cars and everything. So
Bro.
what had me dead, bro? They tried to put Charlotte in the car. And she was not folding, bro.
Yeah, she was kicking
unfolding.
that boy.
She said no. They got. So they put Becky and Ronnie in the same car, bro. And they just looked at each other. They were,
Bro, set them right next to each other, like
Why?
it was sweet.
That's
and then they just started kicking each
Oh,
other.
no,
bro.
they say.
All right, and then somehow, bro, Ronda Rousey ended up driving one of the cars.
That's crazy. That's sad.
She drove it with no hands, bro. First of all, how did she get in the front seat?
And then second of all, how she
And
had to put her in this drive?
Bro,
Exactly.
and she had the door closed,
It
bro.
was unexpected because like you see Charlotte and Becky fighting.
Right, we didn't even notice Ronda was even
And
in
then all you hear is an engine and then a crash.
And then the police, they pulled out the car.
They pulled out, put her in the back seat. Ronda Rousey get in the back seat. She out there, she running off, spouting off at the mouth. Charlotte came out of, she was just free, like she came out of nowhere.
Boom.
Real like a knee, bro, like right on the jaw.
Yes.
And her head hit the car.
Yeah, Charlotte booted the mess out of Becky, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she flattened her too. But that knee around the Rousey was
Oh yeah,
shit, bro.
because she was hanging out the car like.
Her head hit the
Because she was out the car talking trash, and then Charlotte came up and did it.
How do you see her coming though?
And then she took it though. She was still
Bro, you right? She still got up talking, bro. Like, ain't your ear ringing, bro? Ain't your jaw hurt, and you still talking?
And like she took a good time walking.
No,
over
she
there.
ran.
Like
put
she
her-
basically like got over there
Boom.
real quick, but it was like perfect, like cause we didn't see it. Like you know how Randy Orton come out of nowhere with an RKO. We don't see it cause we watch it on TV.
She just came out the view.
She came right out.
Boom.
Just like when she popped out that car and kicked Becky in her gut. She popped out. It was like,
Yeah, she kicked Becky in the gut
she-
for real.
Boom. But this whole thing was crazy. Like, this was wild. But, like, the way we was reacting on the live stream was
Man,
nuts,
if y'all would have
bro.
seen, y'all gotta go back and check that live.
Yeah,
stream.
that was
especially
crazy.
that part right there. Y'all got to see our reaction.
That
We was dying the
crazy.
whole time.
That was a
man.
great segment, though.
That was one of the best segments they had in years.
I loved it. That I don't care what nobody say out here.
What's the-
That was the greatest segment that I've ever seen.
It's up there. But you know that could have took 15. We could talk. We
Yeah,
talk
we
about
got-
that all
we-
day.
We kind
But
of limited it a little bit.
Heavy Machinery had a match with Chad Gable and Bobby Roode.
Big hey, stakes and weights. Hey, if you watch them in NXT, you know though they was dominant down there. I don't know how they gonna do up here yet, but
I don't think that they're gonna do that great.
they got a big W tonight over
Former tag team
I
champion.
think Bobby Roode getting kind of frustrated. I saw it in his face.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
gonna
turned,
turn.
yeah,
He
Yeah,
turned.
I
Yeah,
thought he would. He gonna turn. It's
He
probably
gonna-
some build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bobby Roode gonna be near the main event though.
You saw him in NXT, right?
He
Bobby
should be,
Roode.
bro. He should be.
He was
If-
NXT champion for 7 months as
If
a
not,
heel, bro.
if not near the main event, at least like relevant.
A
Right.
top mid card.
But he is up in
Yeah.
age, bro. Bobby Roode like 40.
He don't look 40.
He's 40, bro.
Damn.
He spent his whole career in TNA.
Yeah, that's
By the time
wild.
he came to WWE, he was already in his late 30s. They put him in NXT champ for 7 months. It's a heel though.
Right.
Put him as why do they? I don't even know why they put him as a babyface on the main roster when he first came.
They do
up.
that. They do that with Drew McIntyre when he was on NXT. They booked him as a babyface,
baby
and then when he
face.
came in, he was a
Right,
heel. So
right.
they do
Come
stuff
on,
like
man.
that.
Like only Finn Balor probably was the only one who was like a babyface, like on both places.
Yeah.
Like he started as a babyface. He still is. I don't think he ever been heel.
Oh, Lacey Evans, she interrupted the match,
Man,
like mid-match. Went right back around.
I need to put some. I need to drop some. Alright, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that's all it. She just came at
Yeah,
like
she
mid
great.
match.
She great though. I mean, she the best part of every Monday Night Raw SmackDown Live that ever. She don't even got to wrestle, bro. She come out, walk around, flaunt, turn, and then leave. That's
I don't think she, because the whole female division is circled around 3 people right now.
She finna get a push though. Wait out the Mania.
Yeah.
That's when they waiting for it, bro. They have her doing this to just really get her known. Soon as WrestleMania over, she finna be in the ring, bro, wrestling.
Yeah.
And guess what? You know what it is. You know about it.
The women's rights.
That women's right, vicious. Man, I mean, you think about
Yeah,
Big Show.
I think she might be my when she comes to the main roster, and I think this might be like my grandma's like favorite like wrestling when she come up.
Hey, you think about Big Show, big right knockout. She decent.
Her hands probably so little though.
It is little, but she be cracking people.
But she-
And it don't matter how big or little, as long as you jam that boy in, you
Go
good.
look up some of her highlights.
Yeah.
She clocking.
I seen them when they show her little package. I seen her
Yeah.
clocking people. You feel me?
And she was in the military too.
Yeah, I saw that. What, she was in the army or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's decent, man. Much respect. Then we had Braun Strowman.
I don't want to talk about this. This,
Yeah, he a
this,
joke, bro.
this is terrible, bro.
Like what they doing, bro?
They're
Like
not doing nothing with
this
him, bro.
supposed to be the next big man in the company. Bro. I'm talking about
These
taking
dudes
place.
didn't even look like wrestlers though.
They wasn't.
Nah.
Bro, he was backstage talking to those 2 dudes,
Yeah.
bro. He said, "I'm gonna treat y'all like Colin Jost and Buddy and them from Saturday Night Live." I told him when I see y'all, I want y'all to see me in the ring so I can get these hands. He basically challenged 2 producers to a match.
It's pretty much he's starting all over again back from like
Who
2016.
they found on the Gulf of Mexico somewhere, like JBL
Like
said.
JBL used to say, man, that's
Right,
that's
bro.
terrible.
Right, y'all said they booking him back in how he was in the beginning,
Like you
Just
gonna
to
start
mess him
all over again though. Like
just to mess him over again.
I'm telling you, like it's just like Braun Strowman. He could be like the next big man, the most,
Yep.
and he's better than the Great Khali.
Yep.
You know, Great Khali's
He's
a
a
terrible.
I could see him being better than Big Show one day.
Yeah, he
And
could be better than-
Undertaker.
Yeah, he could.
For
be.
real, bro. Like,
He should have won that crown jewel, bro. For that.
Yeah.
He should have won.
See,
like
they,
they can't. I don't think they trust him being champion. I don't know, bro.
I mean,
I think I read they said something about him showing up late a few times. They say he unprofessional.
Here's the point.
They say he
you
unprofessional.
you can't say you gonna trust him as champion if you won't give him a chance.
First of
To
all,
be champion.
Brock Lesnar, he's unprofessional.
Talk about it, B.
So you can't say Braun Strowman. See, they showing a lot of favoritism going on
You know
around
Vince.
this. I know Vince was talking about
Because
yeah.
Vince see Brock. My bad, brother. Cut you
Oh,
off.
go ahead.
But Vince see Brock Lesnar as a money making machine.
That's
Which,
exactly what
I understand that, but Braun Strowman could do the same
Like, who
thing.
would you put on the billboard, Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman? If you ask Vince, he gonna say Brock Lesnar. When he needs somebody to go to the main event, he called Brock Lesnar. Hey, I'm gonna give you this much to come and have one match for me. Boom, Brock Lesnar gonna do it. Braun Strowman, he get paid the same amount of money as all the other wrestlers, and Brock Lesnar get paid more than everybody in the company.
Yeah, no.
Wrestlers who come out every single week and work
Think about it, B.
work their butts off.
Somebody like Roman Reigns probably make like $5 million.
And he's dubbed as the next face of the company, right?
Right.
Drew McIntyre getting like $5 million.
But Brock Lesnar running around with the Universal title. I mean, I like Brock Lesnar. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's come to a point now where it's old. Like nobody want to see him as a champion.
We tired of it. We sick of it, B.
I mean, even his fans probably don't even want to see him as a champion no more. I don't even think Brock want to be champion anymore.
He don't.
You
He
saw
don't.
last year he threw the title
Yeah.
at Vince, so that shows he don't
He
care
threw
about
it,
that
he felt
championship.
like, why is you
Well,
keep
Vince,
making me do
Vince
this?
is scared because he think Brock is such a star. He feel like he don't have no other big stars. You know, Cena retired, kind of.
He got Roman. Even though he just came off his illness, you got to.
And he should give other superstars a chance.
Exactly.
I feel like he needs to.
You know who I think he should really get a chance though?
Right.
Tyler Breeze. I think he could be decent,
That's
bro.
interesting. I mean, they really never used him
That's what I'm saying.
like that though. Like,
I feel like with
he
Vince,
talented.
I think he could be like the next Dolph Ziggler or something like
Probably. That's what he remind me of.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what he reminds
He
me
do like a show off
that.
type
Right,
of person.
like he'd be next Dolph Ziggler.
it's just that with Vince, he don't know how to develop talent. He just don't know what he doing. He think he gonna keep like all the old heads and think they gonna keep carrying the company.
That's
you
why
got to build a foundation, bro.
Bro,
keep
you
it
saw
going,
like you
bro.
see every time they go over to Saudi Arabia, the OGs, the main event. You had
yeah, I know that's sad.
DX going up against the Brothers of Destruction.
He go for people who he fans of, bro.
Yeah.
Vince. Look at a guy like EC3.
He chilling, bro.
Bro, physical specimen. You see him, bro? You see how he look, bro?
I'd rather see him than like
Money making, bro. And
I'd rather see him. Why not have him instead of No Way Jose match? No Way
Exactly.
Jose and Elias match, man.
EC3, this is his second chance in the business, bro. And they doing it the same way they did it before.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be doing nothing soon.
Like that's type of stuff. It's
But-
like messes with me, bro.
Okay, so we need to get off this for a second. Did we talk about Finn Balor?
No.
So Finn Balor said that he's gonna be wrestling as the Demon King at WrestleMania for the
Yeah.
kind of championship.
Speaking of, he could be one of the top people.
Yeah.
Finn Balor. I mean, everything he done, and not even just outside of WWE in Japan, but NXT, longest champion in NXT history, first Universal champion, and like he could be a top superstar.
And like it's funny because like as soon as he came in, like he'd be Seth Rollins,
Be
Roman
rolling,
Reigns.
right? They pushed him off the rip, bro. Like,
But guess what Vince see?
yeah.
That's all he sees.
And he's
Why
a
he
small
do it
person,
in the
and
first
then
place?
That's
and
all
then-
he sees.
because you know how when he first came in, he had all that publicity. He was popular,
Yeah.
and so like Seth Rollins, like his time was up at that point because he was already champion and stuff.
Right.
So like, let's see what this dude with Finn Balor.
I was shocked when he beat Roman and he beat Seth in like 4 weeks, less than 4
Yeah,
weeks.
but he got hurt, which
Yeah.
messed up everything. Vince, like you say, you see him as he's small.
That's all he sees.
And then he even said that he
Probably-
ain't got enough fan reaction.
He probably hate his. You know how Vince is. That's why he said he want to push back. He probably hate his accent too.
So why you get these type of wrestlers who got different accents and bring them in?
That-
If you don't like their accents, it don't make sense.
Vince picky,
That
though.
shouldn't what it should be about. That shouldn't be about
Right, that's what
how
I'm saying.
somebody talk.
I
how
mean,
somebody
that's how.
acts in it.
I mean, that's just.
This is sports entertainment.
It's not their
business.
fault.
Exactly. That's how they was born. Well, don't nobody mock how he talk.
I do.
I mean, these are talented wrestlers. Like, you can't say how nobody was born. Come on, man. I mean, Finn Balor, I could name his whole career outside of WWE.
I know.
Come on, I study Finn Balor.
He did the same thing with Tony. Antonio Cesaro.
Cesaro.
He ain't like that. They was gonna push it, but he said he don't like his
He
accent.
ain't like the way he talk.
Yeah.
Cesaro, a monster, bro. He could have been world champion multiple times.
I felt the same
People
way.
said it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I love
That man was the only dude besides Rey Mysterio I saw do a 619.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. That man. I don't know. I don't know what Vince is doing down there.
All right.
I'm not thinking.
But then we got to the main event.
It's the main event. I mean, besides Rey Mysterio, like, you know, he's the greatest of all time. But like,
Yeah, when you mention Rey Mysterio, you gotta mention main event.
yeah. I mean,
But-
I understand, but I'm saying,
yeah.
like, you know, like,
Like
they
Darren,
could,
yeah,
like, what y'all said about the Becky Lynch and everything.
they could have swapped.
Right, that could have been the
Yeah,
main event.
yeah,
You
they
feel
could've-
me? Right.
That had me hyped. That was at like what 8 or 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Right.
They could have put this on in the spot that was in,
Right.
and then put the women's thing in the end. It would have ended the show perfectly.
Exactly.
They need to let us book the show, bro.
Man.
Like they put that women's segment perfectly.
Oh, they booked it right, yeah.
Whoever wrote that, that had me. I was,
They
hey. But then once I saw this, I was like,
Yeah, they just didn't put it on at the right time.
Right,
frame.
exactly.
this should have been like the second match or something.
I
I mean, Rey Mysterio. No disrespect to Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Not even really no disrespect to Baron Corbin, but like,
right, because Baron Corbin is a pretty he decent.
he's
Like,
solid.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio a GOAT, man. You know, he should be near the main event.
It's just people don't like Baron Corbin, but he a heel, so you're not supposed to.
Right.
You know, but this was
It was, I mean, it was solid.
that one segment made this whole show perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Now you ain't gotta give it a B for brutal. You give it a B for best.
Hey, B, that's like I got so many catchphrases. That's one of my catchphrases. I'm gonna give it a B for
What?
brutal. That's you.
I really don't.
B gonna have one eventually,
I don't
bro.
have one, yeah.
He coming. I'm gonna give it a B. I ain't gonna give this show a B for brutal. I'm gonna give it a B. Just it was a lot of weak stuff in here, but like,
Yeah.
I like that brawl so much, bro.
I just like looking at them. They was looking decent, bro.
He said he was looking decent.
I mean, you saw Ronda rap, bro, when she mad, bro, like that don't like make you like wanna be like bro.
I mean, when Becky Lynch get mad, I
Ronda be furious, bro. I mean, she be hollering, bro. I been going crazy.
She always pulling her short.
Hey.
Hey, that little
You
joint
need to chill.
Be chewing her stuff,
man,
bro.
I mean, eating it, bro. I mean, bro, them shorts be, hey, bro. You know them shorts be eating her alive, bro. But hey,
You don't want no parts of that. She's just sucking stuff like that, bro. It's like a vacuum, B.
she be pulling. No, she be stretching them.
It's like every 10 seconds. It's
she be. How you doing?
doing all that, bro. Like, what's going
Going
on?
crazy, but hey, hey, this been
Hell no.
this been Monday Night Raw. This been the
good, bro?
SBJ
Yeah, I'm
show.
good.
This Monday Night Raw was good, especially the women's segment.
That women's segment was one of the best segments. If y'all didn't see that, man, y'all don't really need to see nothing else on this Raw. Just look at that women's segment,
Exactly.
and it was T.
We got WrestleMania 6 days away. We're gonna break y'all SmackDown. We got a WrestleMania prediction
Oh,
show.
and we sorry for not giving y'all the live stream.
Yeah, the Facebook Live, and man,
Look, man.
that's enough. They
Vince-
don't want us to do it, man.
Vince is on our heads.
Man, they don't want us to do it. Hey, I'm
I'm
back,
challenging
man.
them, though. I'm calling them out for
Oh, yeah.
WrestleMania, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Vince versus B.
Yep.
Hey,
In a match at WrestleMania, we got B. We could fly you out there. We get you trained real quick, B.
Hey, just give me like a minute with Vince. He's like working, you feel
bro.
me? He's like
No, but
70-something years old.
Vince still.
I don't care.
He is in good shape to be 72.
Yeah.
But he do look tired, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You probably just poke him in the eye. He good.
All I gotta do is headbutt him, you feel me?
Ball game.
That's all I gotta do.
Hey, this been the SBJ show. This been Monday Night Raw.
On me.
Keep tuning in. Keep subscribing
We
to
got.
the YouTube
We're
channel.
about to have our biggest. Like, we're gonna keep promoting this. We're gonna have our biggest live stream ever.
April
Yeah.
7th.
April 7th, man.
Hit
Come
that like button.
join your
Smash.
boys, man. Don't miss it. What time it start?
We gonna start.
Like 3-4
We gonna
o'clock.
start about 3
Central time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Central, in Chicago time.
Yeah, make sure y'all all tuned in.
Make sure y'all take some naps. You feel me?
Yeah,
Your
because it's
boy.
gonna be a big stream. It's gonna be a long one. We here for the long haul, guys. This been the SBJ show. I'm your boy Shamar.
I'm your boy Jay.
Boy B.
And we out.
We out. Boom.
Boom.